Hello. So here we are, check-in for the end of week 3 on my weight loss plan that consists of taking Contrave weight loss medication, in case you're wondering why I'm here. So this week's check-in, I was doing one pill in the morning I was doing 2 in the morning and 1 at night. God, I can't even remember. Again, we're going to discuss the memory loss. So, and this week I lost 1 pound. So I've been at it a total of 3 weeks. So that makes my total 9 pounds. Can't complain because that's 3 pounds a week. I mean, seriously, that's awesome. So let's start with the good. The good is I have found myself very conscientious about what I'm putting in my mouth. And maybe that's because I'm also putting this pill in my mouth. And so that's a good thing. I noticed that I'm obviously changing my eating habits because otherwise I wouldn't be even at a 1 pound loss. So that's a good thing. Find I'm not getting that. One of the things that I struggled with beyond the nighttime binging was that, like, the witching hour, which to me is like that 3 to 4 in the afternoon time, when it's like you're kind of bored and you're kind of hungry and you got like an hour and a half till dinner and you just feel like snacking. I haven't had that occurring. No midday munchies wanting to go on. So that's a good thing. Now, we'll get to the side effects because I know I seem like all sunshine, rainbows, and unicorns, but that's not necessarily the case. So, what has not been going great? I've noticed some side effects going on, not to the point that I'm not going to take it, but the poop struggle is a real thing for those of you that have not heard of it. I drink, and I was like, okay, I'm going to talk about my bowel movements. I'm pretty regular, like every morning, like clockwork, get up, make my coffee, and as soon as I used to be a smoker, so I used to have a cigarette, then coffee, and it was like, oh, boom, gotta go. So after I quit smoking a while ago, it's like, as soon as I start my coffee, it seems like the coffee tends to get things rolling, if you know what I mean. That has not been the case with this so much, so I felt just a little uncomfortable, not like bloated like I know other people are reporting, but I just wasn't comfortable and I wasn't going regularly, so I started drinking the Smooth Moves tea. Because I don't want to have anything like explosive or painful or anything like that. And I know a lot of the other products that you can use, it's like feast or famine. It's either like you're not going at all or it's like exploding. That was funny, huh? So I did use the Smooth Moves tea. I found that it worked really well for me. But I find now I have to drink it every day because I can drink it and then the next day everything's all good and golden and back to normal, and then I don't drink it and then it's like, oh, the next day I'm back to being a little bit uncomfortable. So I think it's just going to be part of my regular routine is just to drink a cup of that tea every day. It's not the worst flavor in the world. It's got peppermint and it's kind of licoricey tasting, but it's fine, and I don't even add anything to it. No stevia, no lemon, no nothing, so that's fine. So enough about the poop. I do find when I did go to the 2 in the morning and 1 in the afternoon, I did have a little bit of nausea, just a little bit, but I think that may have also been partly due to the fact that I wasn't super regular at that time. So I think it was like my body like, what's going on? So that was that. I also found that I was having a little bit of dizziness and a little bit of fogginess. Again, nothing to the point where it's like, oh, I can't drive, I can't walk. So that was fine. I'm sleeping great at night, so that's not an issue. I do find that I'm a little more tired than usual. Hey, fine by me. I'll take it. Other than that, it has not been bad. I will tell you a secret, and I'm going to incorporate it because I think you guys might enjoy it. My daughter, who's 20 and in college, is starting on the Contrave journey. She too has struggled with her weight as well, and trust me, every diet that I have done, she has been right along besides me. So I want her to try it and see what she thinks. She lives at home, so anything that could be negative about it, she's here with me. We have a really super open relationship. I mean, probably more open than most mothers and daughters have. So I think we're going to give it a try and see what happens. She struggles so badly, and she's very, very bingy. So I think this will be interesting to see how this works out for her. So other than that, so I did post in several of the Contrave Facebook groups that I'm in, me being the helpful person that I am. I posted tricks and tips hashtag, and I posted something about as soon as I get home from the grocery store, I found, and yes, people got a kick out of it. I call it the rat drawers. That's like a Tupperware thing that I heard at one point, where those drawers in the bottom that are intended for your fruits and veggies, that's like Deathville. Like when they go in there to die, in my opinion, because out of sight, out of mind, right? So I found what I've done now, especially with fruits, is I have grapes are back in season and strawberries. As soon as I get home, I'm rinsing them. I'm putting them in portion-sized bags for the grapes. And then the strawberries, I'm rinsing them. I'm cutting them up and putting them in a container and putting them in the top of the fridge so that way I can see them. And I have zero waste when I do that. Great, lovely. I am the pro when it comes to cutting up my fruits, right? However, I think I need to start doing that with snacks, because last night, even though the Contrave's going great, still human and shit still happens. So I decided for my snack last evening that I had bought at Aldi, they had this sweet and salty popcorn. You know, it's caramel corn in a bag, not caramel corn, kettle corn in a bag, but it's like 130 calories, and I think the serving size was like 2.5 cups. So I'm like, that's not too bad. Had I ate 2.5 cups. So I brought the bag out, and here's the deal. I have 3 dogs, and my dogs love popcorn time. They love it. All dogs love popcorn. So usually what I'll do is I'll take a couple kernels and I'll eat like 3-4 pieces, and then I throw a couple to my big dog and a couple to my little dogs, and then, you know, a couple more, blah, blah, blah. Well, before I knew it, the whole fucking pack was gone. I loved it, every minute of it. But I just felt like, what did I just do? I just sat here and thoughtlessly ate a whole bag. And we're not talking like the snack size. We're talking like the whole bag of popcorn. So I think maybe that's going to be one of the things that I'm going to have to do, is I'm going to have to, any snacks that I know I can overindulge in, that I can just grab a bag or a container, I'm going to need to start portioning out. So maybe, I think that's going to be one of my things for the week. Did take my dogs for a walk this week, so I got a little bit of movement in, so that's good. But I do need to get walking and whatnot. So, yeah, the tummy needs to go bye-bye. So yeah, I do need to get back on track with that. Water intake has been great for me, or liquid. We've talked about it. I don't like water. I'm doing the Crystal Light or whatever, sugar-free that I am. And other than that, everything is going pretty good. I feel like I'm on this even keel. I now feel like, now that the Contrave is starting to kind of level out, I'm going to have to start really thinking of a food plan that I want to do. But I'm not saying diet, because I need to be able to live with this the rest of my life. So I need to learn to be able to eat whatever I want, but eat like a skinny person, if that makes sense. You don't usually see skinny people just mowing food. It's like, oh, they eat, and then when they're full, they just stop. So that's kind of one of the things that I really want to focus on. All right, well, I hope you all are having a fabulous time. I can't really think of anything else that I need to cover. Next week, I'm going to do some stuff about meal prep, because I work a ton of hours and I do a lot of super simple meal prep. So maybe I'll go over how I do some meal prep next week. Other than that, I hope you all have a fabulous week, and please share how you feel you're doing on your plan. Best of luck to you all. We got this. All right, take care. Bye.